What is beyond Antarctica? A hidden legacy, now within reach for those who seek the truth. The ancient civilizations beyond the ice, the forgotten realms, and the secrets of the forbidden maps have been gathered in a unique document in 13 different languages, a compendium of what the ancestors have passed down through time. You can download it for free and access the maps that unveil what has always been hidden from us. The links are in the description. There, you will find the details of everything we will explore in this video. What secrets lie beyond the impenetrable walls of Antarctica? What truths have been safeguarded under the Antarctic Treaty, keeping humanity away from its true destiny? Nos confunden. The navigator William Morris, with the indomitable spirit of the great explorers and the guidance of the legendary Captain Butler, defied the frozen abyss surrounding the entire Antarctic Circle. It was not merely a journey through the ice, but a passage into the unknown, beyond the imposed limits, beyond the veil of hidden history. As his ships crossed the final bastions of frost, a world long forgotten by collective memory unfolded before his eyes. A land where the ancestral essence still shines through temples of free energy and advanced cities of silent splendor. There, in the ancestral lands, Morris not only discovered lost civilizations, but also the testimony of a past that was stolen from us. But his discovery was even greater, a realm beyond imagination, where history is not merely written in blood and conquest, but in the awakening of the spirit and the return of true human wisdom. How many civilizations exist beyond the ice walls? How many guardians of truth have been silenced by time? In this account, we will unveil what has been passed down to us by the ancestors, those who safeguard the knowledge of the great navigators. From Tyler Dromson, whose exploits have been chronicled in The Navigator Who Crossed the Ice Walls, to William Morris's first voyage in the original book, each page is a whisper from eternity, a call to those who seek the truth beyond the limits of our world. The walls have been crossed. The revelations are about to begin. Nos confunden. Anakim. The Anakim giants live in the lands of Shiki, in underground bases and structures surrounding the ancient lands of Anak and Lemuria. They have also established bases across several continents of the Second Dome. They infiltrated the known lands to forge the empire known as Great Tartaria, and later fought against the colonizers, Custodians and Anunnaki. However, they were defeated and escaped through the narrow passages south of the Antarctic polar circle. Giant human. The giant humans are the offspring of the Anakim and humans. They were an essential part of Great Tartaria and played a significant role in the development of the known lands until the end of the Great War against the colonizers. Today, they live in the Second Dome in lands known as the Ancestral Lands and Shiki. However, small groups can also be found in other lands, such as Laurentia. Nos confunden. Ancestrals are human beings who escaped during the Great War. The surviving humans have developed in the Second Dome, in the Ancestral Lands, where, with their technology, aided by the giants, and their spiritual growth, they send assistance to the beings of the new humanity in various ways. Their ultimate goal is awakening and final liberation. Nos confunden. Magyi. The Magyi live in Laurentia, They are the beings who helped Dromson Tyler on his journey across the ice walls. They are the offspring of ancient humans and Venusian beings. Jotnar. The Jotnar giants are beings who once lived in the lands of Asgard and have a strong connection with the first humanity that developed there until the arrival of the Custodians. Today, it is known that they reside in lands near the Dyatlov portal, although they are scattered into several small groups. Rakshasas. The Rakshasa giants are beings whose strongest group resides on remote islands in the ancient lands of Anak, while a smaller group lives in the third dome. It is known that they may also have bases in Atos. Nos confunden. Asgard Guardians. The so-called Guardians of Asgard actually took different forms depending on the era and the various resets that humanity endured. In ancient times, they used colossal serpent-like beings to guard the seas near Asgard, preventing the entry of ancient humanity. It is known that these guardians still retain this form today. Nos confunden. Custodians and Anunnaki. The Custodians and Anunnaki are colonizing beings who have brought chaos and misery to the 178 worlds and even beyond, across the Great Barrier membranes of the Grand Dome. There have been major conflicts between them, but they have always ended by forming treaties to maintain their dominance. Today, they rule over the known lands and control the new human beings born after 1728. Greys and Etamines. The Greys and Etamines are beings who conduct various experiments in their vast laboratories. They are responsible for the abduction of beings for different purposes. At one point in history, they were in control of humanity, but they were overtaken by the rise of Great Tartaria, until the return of the Custodians. Today, the Greys are used as a lower-tier shock race that serves the great colonizers. Nos confunden. Patagonian hybrids. The Patagonian hybrids are beings with fully modified genetics, altered from the original Patagonian giants in Custodian and Grey laboratories. Today, they are used in hidden lands south of the American continent, known as the experimental lands. These beings serve as subjects for weapon testing, and both psychological and physical warfare against human military personnel occasionally sent there. Several accounts mention hidden islands located between the American continent and the landmass known as the Antarctic Peninsula. Patagones. The Patagonian giants are beings who aided humanity in previous resets to break free from the custodial yoke. Today, they exist in small groups in lands known as Scorpio. Although they remain distant from the current conflict, it is possible that they may once again unite in the future to help humanity trapped within the known continents. Venusians. The Venusians are highly advanced beings who have survived despite the intrusion of colonizers such as the Custodians, Anunnaki, Etamines, and Greys. A group of Venusians is also trapped on Mars, specifically in Hellas Planitia, which has intensified the conflict against these colonizing parasites. The leaders of Venus are highly respected across other worlds. In the past, when the Custodians invaded their lands, an agreement was reached where the Venusians demanded the liberation of humanity, though this was denied. It is believed that the first humans and the Venusians once aided each other, with some escaping to Venus through portals in northern Asgard. During the first battle, the Custodians pursued the first humans across various lands near the first and second dome. Today, the Venusians maintain contact with Helen and the Ancestrals while also searching for Shiki around the lands of Asgard, though further details remain undisclosed for security reasons. Nos confunden. Saturnians. The Saturnians are colossal beings, ranging from 11 to 15 meters tall, residing in a complex and mysterious dome world filled with massive structures, vibrant vegetation, and advanced technology. Their architecture is unique, with towering buildings covered in greenery and landscapes filled with fruit trees and abundant nature. Despite initial beliefs that the Anunnaki respected them, recent ancestral expeditions suggest they may be under a silent colonization. The lands of Titan are lush with life, Dione has colorful oceans, Iapetus shines with its central island, and Hyperion's mountain ranges are breathtaking. Historically, they conquered the lands of Vanth and now share them with the Arcturians and Andromedans. They have also exchanged technological knowledge with the Ancestrals and Cassiopeans and have shown willingness to aid humanity in its liberation. According to collected records, Saturnian bones may be petrified in the soils of the known lands, as they are believed to have fought against the colonizers in past resets to protect humanity. Nibirans. The Nibirans are physically powerful beings with highly advanced technology. Once believed to be hybrids of Custodians and Anunnaki, it is now theorized that they predate both and may have been the true masterminds behind their rise. They possibly reside in Marduk, wear dark masks, and may have a fish humanoid morphology, though this remains unconfirmed. Their impenetrable defenses make liberation efforts difficult if they are indeed the ones controlling colonizer technology from the shadows. Nibirans are believed to have caused mass extinctions and great wars, yet their direct role in humanity's history remains uncertain and under investigation. Nos confunden. Pleiadians. The Pleiadians have long avoided contact with humanity and oppose the rise of Tartaria. However, due to recent troubles in their lands, they are seeking to relocate to other worlds. They have allied with the Ancestrals, who are helping them establish settlements and transport routes. While some regions remain too hostile to inhabit, they are considering entering through the north towards Atlantis, pending confirmation of colonizer activity. Their main lands include Alcyone, where great leaders govern through popular consultation, and Taygeta, home to their most advanced cities. Their reconciliation with the Ancestrals may pave the way for future cooperation in human liberation. Angels. The angels are winged humanoid beings living beneath massive ice walls and icebergs, making access to their dome world extremely difficult. Their environment has been polluted by the Anunnaki, causing widespread illness among their people. They are distinguished by the color of their wings, some being pure white, while others are dark. Their lands feature modern, luminous cities with tall rectangular structures topped with red domes. The lands of Uriel are unique, consisting of 7 interconnected points, ending in islands and cold crystalline seas. One of their leaders, Asri, with dark wings, communicates with the Ancestrals, who have helped mediate conflicts with Aldebaran. Their technology is considered limited, but their progress is hindered by the health crisis affecting their population. Reptilians or Lacertians. The Lacertians are reptilian beings who live in modern underground structures, rather than on the surface. They inhabit the lands of Shisha, where they conduct advanced research in large laboratories. They are highly spiritual and possess a high level of technology with powerful weapons for defense and attack. Despite being in conflict with the Anunnaki, they avoid engagement with humans. Some have expanded into reptile land, building large subterranean cities beneath a massive mountain. The vessel SCB-034 briefly visited their lands, but was forced to retreat. Nos confunden. Taurians. The Taurians inhabit Aldebaran B, while Aldebaran A remains empty after a devastating war caused by the custodial colonizers. They are physically strong and possess advanced technology. They have aided other races, including the angels, by providing essential minerals. Despite past conflicts, they have regained strength and are developing new vessels to navigate the treacherous infinite ocean. Currently, they are engaged in battles against the Greys of Orion and the Etamines of Draco to rescue their abducted brethren taken to Mars' experimental lands. Cassiopeians. The beings of Cassiopeia played a key role in recent developments based on ancient technology, as they enabled the opening of a passage called the Hurink Passage toward the known lands. They also contributed to the creation of various transport vessels, allowing navigation through the most complex oceans and the crossing of passage portals to reach other worlds. Nos confunden. Betelirian. The Betelirian beings closely resemble humans, but according to Cassiopeian accounts, lack a soul or connection to a higher source. Their functions are quasi-robotic, and their territory is heavily guarded by an advanced automated defense system. Any attempt to pass through their dividing wall may trigger resistance. Their main cities are in Het Begin, a mountainous region near the wall, while underground bases in L2 house their most advanced technology. The Invisible Dome Projector is a system created by the colonizers within the first dome, enclosing the known continents, simulating a false sky with wandering lights and projections of luminous spheres that appear to move, creating the ideal setting to perpetuate the great lie to the new humanity. It was established after the reset in 1728, and since then, new humans have been led to believe they live within a system of spheres, floating in the void. In this way, the idea of human insignificance is reinforced, keeping them disconnected from their true essence and their connection to the celestial lands. YouTube channel Nos Confunden.